When
Yeah, don't do a hat.
Do I need it?
Headbang one, just once for me. Come on. There you go. Now we're styling.
Yeah. Gotta get the whip.
Like girl style with a little bang.
Jake
little
locks.
Bieber.
Right behind you.
We're on the ground.
That's gonna be right up Mike's butt. Okay, that's good.
I can see the shape.
Holla, holla, holla.
Yeah, sort of. Good enough, yeah. Where's Mike?
All right, we can start without Mike. He'll come running in at some point during the second verse. That's his excuse for being half dressed.
His microphone will have to be raised up then,
He'll figure it out.
but he'll make noise when he does it.
What the heck is going on with your mic?
Let's replace that cable. Because I think that's what it is. Either the cable or the mic.
I'm gonna have some sort of pillow, right? Oh, I'll save it up for work. She won't be here for like half an hour.
I don't know if you want to get the feed up on your phone so you can commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there should be another 58 in my box right there. Yes. Yeah, the mic's sitting right in front of it.
Test. There we go.
Yes.
Hello. All right, there I am again. Okay.
All right.
Let me see if I can get my Facebook feed up, and I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but. Oh, okay. Well, you don't need me to like look at it all the time.
Well, no, I was just, between songs or whatever, just so we can,
Okay.
people always ask us questions and we can't answer them because we're not actually looking at the feed.
Right, that's true. Sorry a lot. Here I am. Okay. And
Huh? Well, that's true. He does have the feed right there.
I'm going. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. Look at. I'm looking for the thing. We're live. Oh, look at us. Hey. Let's wait for my wave. It's around here somewhere.
It'll be a 10-second delay or so.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of seconds.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, are we
Happy
live
St.
now,
Patrick's
Sky?
Day.
All
If you-
right.
yes, we're
Oh,
live.
okay, cool.
We made it. Hello from wherever you are. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
All right.
So enthusiastic. All right, well, you know us. We're the Sorry Lot. Yes,
There
yes,
we
please.
go.
Thank you, both of you.
Both of them.
Anyway, welcome to our little live stream from the Napa Valley Distillery here.
With our sanitized microphones.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess I'm just going to pop on the all
Well,
songs.
something's sanitized. I'm not sure if it's the microphones.
All right, well, let's start off with an old Irish folk song, because that's kind of what we do, right? You guys feel free to sing along at home.
Black Velvet Band.
In a neat little town they called Belfast, of Renniston trade I was bound. And many's the hour of sweet happiness was spent in that neat little town. Then bad misfortune befell me, and it caused me to stray from the land. far away from my friends and companions to follow the Black Velvet Band. I was rolling one evening, not intending to stay very long. Well, I met with a frolicsome damsel as she came to ripping along. Well, a watch she pulled from her pocket and slipped it right into my hand. On the very first night that I met her, bad luck from the Black Velvet Band. Oh, her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair had hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Well, before judge and jury next morning, both of us did appear. A gentleman claimed his jewelry, and the case against us was clear. Now 7 long years transportation, right down to Van Diemen's Land, far away from my friends and companions to follow the Black Velvet Band. Oh, her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair had hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So come all you jolly young fellas, I'll have you take warning by me. Whenever you're out on the liquor, beware of those pretty colleens. She'll fill you with whiskey and porter until you're not able to stand.
All right.
The very next thing that you know, you'll wake up in Van Diemen's Land. Oh, her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair had hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Tied up with a black velvet band. All right.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, hi, Mike. Long
Sorry,
time.
I'm 2 years late.
Long time no see.
I made it.
Yes, you did.
You may not have seen Mike for a while. We fired him because he was always late.
And there, I'm late again. But they
Yeah.
wanted me back anyway because they love me.
That's right. That tin whistle, man.
He owns the PA.
What kind of whistle is that? Is that the D whistle?
Oh, is it the D whistle? Give them the old D whistle. Everyone
That's
likes
right.
the D whistle in their ear, right?
How about Star? A little star of the county. Oh, where are we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually, we are at the Napa Valley Distillery today, and that's fantastic. They are closed to the public right now, so we are social distancing, like all of you at home, hopefully.
But they are open on other days for tours and
They
the
are.
purchasing of fine boozes.
Yes, like, oh, let's see what we have over here. Here's one. What does it say? Oh, the Napa Valley Distillery Grape Brandy Finished in Bourbon Casks. So if you would like to go to the NapaValleyDistillery.com, go ahead and pick yourself up one of these bottles.
It's a beautiful place here. They've done it's
Yeah, it's fantastic.
it's not only great to the palate, it's also visually appealing.
It is. Yep.
This place also used to be where they hold AA meetings. Yeah.
They went in a completely different direction.
Irony.
Star of the County down. Here we go.
In Banbridge town in the county down one morning last July, one pouring green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her 2 bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, sure I shook myself for to see if I was really there. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, sure I shook my head and I gazed with a feeling rare. And I said, says I, to a passerby, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? He smiled at me and with pride says he, she's the gem of Armin's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann, she's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay and from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county down. Well, I've travelled a bit, but I ne'er was hit since my roving career began. But fair and square I surrender there to the charms of your Rose McCann. And a hot lad and no tenant yet did I meet with in shawl or gown. But in she went and I asked no rent from the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county down. Crossroads fair, I'll surely be there, and I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, and I'll try sheep's eyes and delude her lies in the heart of the nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no inside with rust my blouse turns brown, till I smile and bright by my own fireside, it's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like a fair Colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like a fair Colleen that I met in the county down.
All right.
Right.
Wow, I haven't played that one in a while. It shows. How y'all doing?
Doing good, man.
No, it doesn't.
Doing great, man.
They don't know if you screw up.
It's St. Patty's Day. Everybody should be doing great today. Everybody's Irish today. Even the Scottish are Irish today. You know, when I left you, I was an Irishman, and when I returned, now I'm all Scottish. Thanks a lot, Ancestry updated. They're like, nope, now you're 50% Scottish. You're totally Scottish. Damn. Well, I'm a Scotsman in an Irish band, but it's okay.
Hey, hold this for me, would you? Absolutely. I have a hard time.
You think you have it bad? I'm
And
English.
he's always giving people a hard time.
Well, yeah.
Ah.
Hey-oh.
Ew.
Yeah, here is the washboard of destiny.
All right, well, we're going to try this out. This is a new instrument for me. We'll see. What song is it? Oh, it's a Tell Me Mom.
We know that one.
I hope so. Just join in when you show up.
What's new? Tell me, Ma, when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. She pulled me hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Pray, can you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for. A knock at the door and a ring at the bell. Oh, my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Oh, Johnny Morrissey says she'll die, she doesn't get a fellow while her overnight. Tell me, Ma, when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. She pulled me hair and stole me comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Pray, can you tell me who is she? Me, Ma, when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. She pulled me hair and stole me comb, but it's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Pray, can you tell me who is she? Like the wind and the rain and the hail blow high and the smoke come traveling through the sky. She's as sweet as an apple pie, oh, she'll get her own light by and by. When she gets a light of her own, she won't tell her Ma when she gets home. Let them all come as they will, it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me, Ma, when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. pulled me hair and stole me comb, but it's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Pray can you tell me who is she? Pray can you tell me who is she?
Oh, it's fun.
That's good.
We've been drinking 5 gallons a day.
Well, that's how the Starlot stays in shape, is a lot of cardio, really. I mean, beer curls,
My fingers are sweating.
whiskey shots.
I think we're going to have Stu sing a song now.
Hi, I'm Stu.
Yeah, that's Stu.
Nice to meet you. Oh, I like that.
Stu sings The Wild Rover, right? I always worry I'm going to get that wrong.
No, nay, never?
No, nay, never.
No, nay, never.
No, never, no more. Oh, shit. There goes my...
It's a family show.
Oh, shoot.
That's the wrong way.
Oh, is that... Okay, well.
Yeah. Righty, tighty, lifty, loosey.
Oh, yeah, there's the right... Okay.
There you go.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Well, I've been a wild rover for many's a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I went to an alehouse I used to frequent,
Too frequently.
and I told the landlady my money was spent.
He was broke.
I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such customs as yours I could have any day. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I produced from me pocket 10 sovereigns bright. How the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight, but not her legs. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best. And the words you were saying were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I went to my parents, confessed what I'd done, and I begged they forgive their prodigal son. And when they caressed me like oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. One more time. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
All right, good job, Stu.
Thank you.
Good.
Real quick story here. This time last year, we were on the phone with the folks at Downtown Joe's because everything else in Napa had shut down. Because we are celebrating the 1-year anniversary of 2 weeks to flatten the curve.
Yeah. Yep.
But we didn't want to have them look like idiots or things like that. Like we didn't care about COVID and all that. But we played, and a few people showed up. And even though we were nervous when we were done, there was a rather intoxicated gentleman that walked up to us and said, Thanks for keeping the world turning, guys. So that made it all
And then
worthwhile.
he gave us COVID. No, just kidding.
Yeah, then he gave us COVID.
Just kidding.
But yeah, it was fun then. It's kind of nice to be close to being back. But we'll be out there in real in person one of these days.
Someday.
Hopefully soon.
All right, this next song is called Galway Girl. It's dedicated to my wife. That's right. This is for Daisy.
Well, I took a stroll down the old long walk of a day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a grand soft day. And I asked you, friends, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl around the Salt Hill Prom with a Galway girl. One time. We were halfway there when the rain came down on a day. She took me up to a flat downtown on a grand soft day. And I asked you, friends, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to the Galway girl. When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. Now I ask you now, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? 'Cause I traveled around, been all over this world. Boys, I ain't never been nothing like a Galway girl. Retired.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, applause. Wow.
Thank you.
All right.
Breakfast of Champions.
This is another one for Stu to sing. No, it's not. Oh, it's Dirty Old Time. This is
Let's
one for
make Mike sing one. It's
sing.
been several years since he sang a song for us.
I don't think we can do that lead line. So Mom Rizzo do the old lead line intro thing.
Yeah.
I'll just sing
For the
it.
old
Yeah, I
dirty
just
old
gotta
town.
sing
Yeah, you just sing it.
Sing
it.
it.
I'll sing it.
Don't stress yourself out too much.
I gotta relax. The doctor says I need to relax. I need to calm down.
Doctor says take your medication.
That's right. Calm. Feel the calm. met my love by the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town.
Nice.
Right.
Ah, thanks, guys. That was really great.
Technical. I want to make sure Mike's microphone is up enough. It's far enough away from.
Yeah, he's like 3 feet off of it, so it's
Yeah.
kind of.
That's
so
why
make
not
sure-
Let's
It's been a
sing
while
song
since
about
he's
a
done
ship.
this.
Let's sing a song about a ship. Ship, ship, ship.
Ship, ship, ship.
This next song is a piece of shit.
Well, it's a whole ship until the end, and then it's several pieces of ship.
Ship, so help you God.
Amen.
Sorry for the captain's dog.
He lasted a while.
Yeah, until the end of the song. I bet it was rough for him.
And I spotted that one coming a mile away.
Oh, not barking up the wrong tree.
Hey,
The song is in G.
okay, that's G whistle.
I'd go with that.
Probably a safe bet.
Knowledge is power. That's rad. Thanks.
It is half the battle. Ugh. For a sailor, it's always a bother in life. It's so lonesome by night and by day that he longs for the shore and a charming young whore. I don't think she had to be charming. It's just he's not that picky. But who will melt all his troubles away? Oh, the noise and the rout, swilling, poteen, and stout. For him soon the torment's over. Of the love of a maid, he is never afraid. An old salt from the Irish Rover. On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet Cabo port. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for that grand city hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and oh, how the wild winds drove her. She was several blasts, she had 27 masts. They called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bones. We had 5 million hogs and 6 million dogs and 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old nanny goat sails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was old Mickey Coot, who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for a set. In with skill for each sparkling quadrille, though the dancers were feathered and met. With his smart, witty talk, he was cock of the walk, and he rode the dames under and over. They all knew at a glance when he took off his pants that he sailed with the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scarce fit for work, and a man from Westmeath called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and Fight and Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man Mick McCann from the banks of the Bann was the skipper of the Irish Rover. we had sailed 7 years when coronavirus broke out and that ship lost its way in the fog. And that whale of a crew was reduced down to two, just myself and that captain's old dog. Oh, and the ship struck a rock. Lord, what a shock. The bulkhead was turned right over. Well, it turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. On the last of the Irish Rover.
That's a lot to remember. I just cried the old member banks there.
Let's sing a song about a dead guy. Thank you very much. It's time for Stu to sing a song about a guy who has died. You're singing it in G.
Oh, the night that Patty Murphy died is a night I'll never forget.
I did.
Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't been sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay.
I hope they sanitized after.
Oh, Lyric came with a bagpipe, some music for to play. That's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame as they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night that Murphy died. As Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief, Kelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put the bottle with the corpse to keep that whiskey cold. That's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame as they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night that Murphy died. About 2 o'clock in the morning, after emptying the jug, Doyle lifts up the icebox lid and sees poor Patty's mug. Oh, he stopped the clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time. The 2:15, when we argued it was 9. And that's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame as they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Well, they parked the horse on George Street outside some damn saloon. They all went in at 8:30 and staggered out at noon. Oh, they went into the graveyard, oh so holy and sublime. Found out when they got there, well, they left the corpse behind. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame as they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died.
Yeah, it was. Until it wasn't. Because we drank it all.
That happened.
Yeah, that happened.
Hope you're clapping at home.
I hope everybody at the home has the clap. Wait, that didn't come out right.
Apparently I went in wrong.
Yeah, gives the clap. No, is it better to
We're
give
gonna
or
edit
receive
this out in
the clap?
processing later. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
like to receive the clap, I guess. After we finish.
Anyway, so we're gonna sing a song that Jake wrote,
Hi, Daisy.
and it's a group effort, I think, between Jake and What's the dream turn to nightmare?
Oh, it's a dream.
Yeah. Gosh, how many years ago was it?
Oh, I don't even know. I was.
We celebrated
Man.
the anniversary in 2014.
Oh yes, indeed.
Yeah.
207
207.
207th anniversary of this tragedy.
I guess
But we
time
made it into a
flies when
song,
you're
so it's
having
better
fun.
now.
Yeah.
We tell
I mean,
you all
people
about
still
it.
died and stuff, but yeah.
If Google the Great London Beer Flood.
Or just listen to the lyrics of this song.
No, Google Great London Beer Flood. You'll see our original video.
Right, exactly.
Remember?
That's true. That's true. We managed to pull that off.
What do you find in the dictionary when you look up the Great London Beer Flood of 18? Oh, your face. Do that.
My face and my bare feet because I forgot my boots. Remember?
That's right.
What a heathen.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody count that off.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Moe's Brewery had the biggest vat that London had ever seen. Had 20,000 barrels of port a drinker's dream. But on that fateful night in the year 1814, old Tottenham Court Road had beheld a tragic scene. A dream turned to nightmare, and nightmare to dream. Some died in their dellers, some saved the stream. Some ran and some drowned and some drank the flood down. The Great London Beer Flood of 1814. The Great London Beer Flood of 1814. Well, the vat burst asunder and the sound was heard for miles. A mighty flood of beer washed down the old slum of St. Giles. Many ran to escape the flood, but others ran to meet it. With pots and kettles and open mouths stood in the street to greet it. A dream turned to nightmare, and nightmare to dream. Some died in their dellers, some saved the stream. Some ran and some drowned and some drank the flood down. The Great London Beer Flood of 1814. The Great London Beer Flood of 1814. Well, 8 people died as their homes were washed away. One man stood against the flood and tried to save the day. He drank all he could, history lost his name. He died from that liquor and I would have done the same. A dream turned to nightmare, a nightmare to dream. Some died in that dellers, some saved the stream. Some ran and some drowned and some drank the flood down. The Great London Beer Flood of 1814. The Great London Beer Flood of 1814. A dream turned to nightmare, nightmare to dream. Some died in that dellers, some saved the stream. Some ran and some drowned and some drank the flood down. The Great London Beer Flood of 1814. The Great London Beer Flood of 1814. The Great London Beer Flood of 1814.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, was the tragedy? Well, you got to clap for tragedy.
Well, a lot of people got their buzz on during that tragedy,
Yeah, well,
so
that
at
is
least
true.
that happened.
A lot of people did save a lot of that beer. I mean, that's really reduce, reuse, recycle, right? I mean, in modern time, I mean, everyone's making hand sanitizer, right? Hand sanitizer.
Oh, this is one for you to sing, Mike. As if I ever leave this world alive.
I gotta borrow that stool right there.
Yeah. No, you go ahead and borrow it. I'll sing your backups, okay? Yeah, get your Bowron on.
Bowron on. Drop
My
this.
fingertips are turning blue.
Yeah, could you go ahead and do
Make sure you're not out of frame there.
Yeah. Okay. Just make sure I'm right on the end of that vertical pair in there. Get that all nice and tightened up in case I don't want to rock out or anything. My brakes.
Rock out too hard.
You know, folk out, man.
Folk out now.
Hulk
No,
out to you.
folk
Hulk
off.
out to you. Hulk out.
Folk out to you that turned big and green at St. Patty's Day.
Another big thank you to the Napa Valley Distillery.
Yes, thank you.
Napa
All
Valley
right.
Distillery.
For doing what they're doing, for having us here.
They just opened the doors and let us in.
Yeah.
Actually, when we showed up, there was nobody here.
Johnny Boy's bones.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's go run a choo-choo train on this one.
Yeah, run the choo-choo train.
Go run a train on this.
You guys want to hear a good sound?
Somebody hand me a beer. I'm gonna get that before it foams all over the place. Get it.
I'm in that same boat.
Yeah, where are those?
Oh, where's yeah?
Pass those around while you're.
Liquid courage.
Boundaries are back there.
Okay, thank you. All right, I got a Guinness, but I don't know who else needs it. Rizzo needs a beer.
needs a beer. Rizzo have a beer.
Yeah.
We're not currently drinking products from the distillery because we want to be sober enough to continue playing for you guys.
Right, their stuff is pretty potent.
While we're doing this, talk amongst yourselves.
Or, you know, give us a shout out. If you're here, say hello. And Barbie's going to tell us if you say hello. Barbie, log into Facebook. Tell us if they say hello. Thank you. We brought you along for some reason, didn't we? Oh. Tell Sean to log in.
I saw him comment before we even started.
People out there watching TV land.
Yes.
Right?
Thank all of you
Yeah,
for
it
tuning in and spending
I think it
your
works.
evening with us in some fashion. All right.
All
then.
right.
Hope I remember this one.
You'll remember this one.
We'll figure it
Mike
out as
might
we go
not,
along.
since he wasn't here when we learned it.
You do, you know enough. Choo-choo train. Hollow musket and cannon have torn his gray clothes. Don't they look fine and handsome? Don't you look at his moans? 45 in the foxhole, and this I will boast. Don't they look fine and handsome, my poor Johnny Boy's bones? Well, who will bring back my Johnny Boy's bones
To lay beneath the trees
of our Tennessee home? A box made of sturdy white oak, with his arms folded up and his blue eyes all closed. Well, he died for his country and he died for his kin. He died killing men, a most honorable sin. But them mean boys in blue, they done turned him in when they laid him low with a laugh and a grin. Well, who will bring back my Johnny Boy's bones
to lay beneath the trees
of our Tennessee home? A box made of sturdy white oak, with his arms folded up and his blue eyes all closed. Well, who will bring back my Johnny Boy's bones to lay beneath the trees of our Tennessee home? A box made of sturdy white oak, with his arms folded up and his blue eyes all closed. My Johnny Boy's bones, my Johnny Boy's bones, my Johnny Boy's bones. All right, well, thank you, Coulter Wall, for that one. It's a little bit different for our Irish folk, but you know what? It works out. We folked it up.
And yet we didn't folk it up.
By the way, the Guinness is non-refrigerated, too.
Ooh, I gotta get the
We're being as traditional as we can be.
It's the hills of Connemara. Oh! You have to stand up for this one? Tell me I have to stand up for this one.
And if anyone out there in internet land is wondering about the kilts, the answer is yes.
They should know by now.
The answer is also no. Yes.
Socks and boots.
Socks and boots.
On the ice, I will not scoot.
All right. Well, since we're standing here amongst all of these whiskey stills and alcohol stills in general, let's sing a song about making your own whiskey.
Good idea.
And if we're gonna do that, I gotta. Oh yeah. If we're gonna do that, I gotta get this thingy.
This is called The Hills of Connemara. Gather up the butts in the old tin can, the mash, corn, the barley, and the bran. Run for the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Cody. Keep your eyes well peeled today, the excise man is on his way, searching for the mountain tay in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, mash, corn, the barley, and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Cody. A gallon for the butcher, a quart for Tom, a bottle for poor old Father John. Help the poor old man along in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, and mash, corn, the barley, and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Cody. Stand your ground, it is too late. The excise man is at the gate, and glory be to God, he's drinking a mate in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, mash, corn, the barley, and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Cody. Swing to the left and swing to the right, the excise man will dance all night, drinking up the tea till the broad daylight in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, mash, corn, the barley, and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Cody. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, mash, corn, the barley, and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Cody.
Nice job.
Dang, guys, that's real fun, man. I miss you guys. Oh, man. That is so great.
Mike and his dog whistle.
Man. It's fantastic.
Nice job.
And, you know, I've never tried using the whistle on Shireen as a defense weapon. You know, like,
Oh, don't do
hey,
that.
you're being a jerk. Whistle. And she's like, whoa, Dad, don't play that note. I'm like, I won't play
that
that
way.
note if you don't do that thing.
I tell you what, as a veterinary professional, you don't use it that way.
As a veterinary professional, the vets have said no. The results
So
are in.
why don't we play something different? I don't know. How about a song about beer?
How about a song about grog?
Ooh,
Ooh,
let's
yeah,
grog it
What
up.
is grog?
What's the difference between beer and grog?
Grog is like
Beer with a lot of spit in
no,
it?
It's rum
whiskey,
with
it's
seawater.
rum
It's
watered down
rum
with seawater.
with
Oh,
literal
okay.
seawater.
and lime.
Yeah.
To keep you from getting the scurvy.
Yeah, but it's
Bathtub
good. I mean,
boogie.
it serves a purpose, and it keeps you're on the ship for like 36 days. or
You
God,
folks had no idea you're going to get so educated, did you?
so educated, so historical.
What else is scurvy?
Scurvy dog.
Okay.
Grog, diddly.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all my tin with the ladies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. I'm sick in the head and I haven't been to bed since first I came ashore with me plunder. I've seen centipedes and snakes and my head is full of aches. I'll have to make a path for way out yonder. And it's all for me grog, a jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all my tin with the ladies drinking gin. Or across the western ocean I must wander. Oh, where are me boots, me noggin boots? They're all gone for beer and tobacco. Well, the soles are getting thin and the uppers are letting in, and the heels are looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all my tin with the ladies drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Where is me kilt, me noggin kilt? It's all for my beer and tobacco. See, the hems they got wore out, and the pockets turned inside out, and the hems been lifted up for view and pleasure. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all my tin with the ladies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander. Oh, where is me wife, me noggin wife? She's all gone for beer and tobacco. See, her front it got wore out, and her tail's been kicked about, and her sure she's looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me me jolly, jolly grog.
It's all for my beer and tobacco.
Well, I spent all my tin with the ladies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander. Oh, where is me bed, me noggin bed?
It's all gone for beer and tobacco.
See, I sold it to the girls, and the springs they all got twirls. The sheets are looking out for better weather,
And it's all for me grog.
me jolly, jolly grog.
It's all for my beer and tobacco.
Well, I spent all my tin with the ladies drinking gin. Now across the western ocean I must wander. But across the western ocean I must wander.
Very nice. Very nice on the harmony on the end there.
Oh, man.
That was good. Time for a drink.
Want to do zombie now?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, oh, I gotta
get
readjust.
my,
So
get my
you-
lyrics up for that. I haven't used the lyrics so far.
Oh, good for you.
It's a good thing you didn't, because if you'd been singing Zombie all this time, it wouldn't have worked. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, take it. I can't do this one sitting down. Yeah, yeah.
Should we ask Skylar how many people are watching?
Yeah, Skylar, are there anybody? Do we have an audience?
Is anybody watching?
Nice.
37.
Where is my tribe? Oh,
Oh, no.
right, yeah. We could totally do that because we're all, yeah, no, we are.
But there's only.
There's only 6.
We should give a shout out to the band members that are not here. They are healthy.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Beef,
we've
we
got-
miss you. I hope
Beef,
you're watching.
Beef, we miss you very much. Quinn, I know. Quinn, you know, he's got his first vaccine and his poor arm is useless.
Oh.
He says, thank you, Bill Gates, for my tracker.
So do we know where Quinn is right now? No, but Bill Gates does.
All right, let's try this. See how it goes. Wow. Holy smokes, you guys.
I got to headbang for a second there.
You know, we should really learn that song someday.
Woo! I got the freaking tingles. That was, I don't know if it was good for you, but it was good for me.
I know.
That's why he wants to do it.
Yeah, I want to learn at some point.
Leaving of Liverpool.
We're gonna leave you, Liverpool.
Or Livermore, depending on where you're from.
Who starts this?
I counted off.
Oh yeah. Rizzo, count it off.
Wait
Wait for it.
for it.
Leaving of Liverpool.
Right? That's a good idea. Me too.
2 mics for everyone, all the channels.
Wait a minute. There are 2 mics.
Hey,
The one in his hand and the one that belongs to the hand. Is that
Turn
thing
him
still
on
working?
again. Yeah, it is.
That's
He turned
me.
him off so he could
Oh,
shift.
1, 2.
yeah.
Got it.
We didn't want to hear all that shenanigans.
Yes.
All right. Speaking of shenanigans.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, fare thee well to Prince's landing stage. River Mercy, fare thee well. For I am bound for California, a place I know right well. So fare thee well, my home true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Well, I am off to California by the way of the stormy Cape Horn, and I will send you a letter, my love, when I am homeward bound. So fare thee well, my home true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Well, I have shipped on a Yankee clipper ship. Davy Crockett is her name, and Burgess is the captain of her. And they say that she will float in hell. So fare thee well, my whole true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, it's my darling when I think of thee. Well, I am bound away to leave you. Goodbye, my love, goodbye. And there ain't but one thing that grieves me, it's the leaving of you behind. So fare thee well, my whole true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Rizzo! Well, the sun is on the harbor, love, and I wish I could remain. But I know it will be some long time before I see you again. So fare thee well, my whole true love. When I return me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare thee well, my heart, true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee.
I do enjoy that song.
All right, this next song is called Finnegan's Wake.
What's a wake again? Never mind.
You'll find out in this song.
Don't try to read the book, though. You know, Finnegan's Wake is not one of those books you need to read
It's
before
not-
you hear this song.
It's not a light summer reading by any means.
It'll. The story's much better. The song's much better than the book, I guess.
Don't Google the movie.
Finnegan's Jake.
Tim Finnegan lived on Watling Street.
Right in the middle of the street.
A gentle Irishman, mighty odd.
Mighty odd indeed.
He'd a beautiful brogue, both rich and sweet.
Couldn't understood a word.
Is that so? And to rise in the world he carried a hod. Wrong song. Now Tim had sort of a tippler's way. With a love for the liquor, poor Tim was born. And I'll help him on his wage day to travel a craft or every morn. Whack the late all night and see a partner around the floor. Your trotter shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell ya, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Now one morning Tim felt rather full.
So full his eyes were brown.
His head felt heavy, which made him shake. Well, he fell from the ladder and he broke his skull. And they carried him home, his corpse to wake.
Now, what's a wake?
Now that's when you're not sleeping.
Ah.
Well, they laid him out, rolled him up in a nice clean sheet. No sheet.
No sheet.
And they laid him out up on the bed.
Everybody on the bed.
With a bottle of whiskey at his feet, a gallon of water at his head. Whack the lid on it and see a partner around the floor. You're trying to shake. Wasn't it the truth that told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake? Well, many friends assembled at his wake.
Yeah, both of them.
And the widow Finnegan called for lunch.
Lunch!
At first, they brought in tea and cakes.
And brownies?
I think they got them from Abide next door.
Oh, okay.
And pipe Tabasco and whiskey punch.
Pipes Tabasco.
Well, the Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice, clean corpse did you never see? Oh, Tim, my brother, why did you die? And here comes, says Molly McGee. Whack the lid on it and see a partner around the floor. Your shoulder shake. Wasn't it the truth that told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake? Well, Peggy O'Connor took up the job.
That time she got a job.
Really?
Well, you know it's COVID. Not
No
everybody's
job.
got a job.
That's true. Well, Biddy, she says you're wrong, I'm sure.
Wrong.
I'm sure.
Well, Biddy then fetched her belt in the gob. Left her sprawling on the floor.
Now that's the position we've seen her in under more favorable circumstances.
Everyone.
That was for you, Beef.
Oh, Civil War did that engage. 'Twas a woman to woman and man to man.
That's the way Tim liked it!
Shillelagh love was all the rage, and a row and a ruction soon began. Back foot on it and see a partner around the floor. You try to shake. Wasn't it the truth that told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake? Well, Mickey Maloney, he ducked his head as a bottle of whiskey flew at him. Well, it missed, and landing on the bed.
Everybody back on the bed!
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that liquor scattered over Tim.
Oh, everybody lick it up off of Tim.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now that's alcohol abuse.
That's how you keep the whiskey cold. But my daddy revives. See how he rises.
Ooh, he's
Tim Finnegan rising from the bed.
It's a miracle.
It's Viagra.
Yeah, that's also a miracle.
Saying, oh, whiskey around like blazes. Thunder and Jesus, do you think I'm dead? Rock me on and dance with your partner around the floor and your tongue to shake. Was it the truth that told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake? Rock me on and dance with your partner around the floor and your tongue to shake. Was it the truth that told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake?
Game off. Yeah, woo, it's showing. We're showing ourselves now.
That's all right. That's all right. We've come to that part of the show where we like to talk about our favorite things.
Right.
And
Who's still listening there? Who's paying attention? Who's still listening? Anybody?
I've stopped paying attention like 20 minutes
Like
ago.
Pandora, are you still listening? Would you like us?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, we're
Is
up.
anybody giving us any messages? Hands up. Anybody saying hello? They have requests. Anybody? Oh, no.
Mike has 4 moms.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Good job,
That
Mike.
explains a lot.
Oh, aye.
You got extra chromies, Mike?
I am with the homies with extra chromies for sure, probably. So, yeah, I'm down.
Mike used to have more chins than the San Francisco phone book.
Whoa.
No. That used to be funny.
Dude, this is the 21st century. Nobody knows what a phone book is anymore.
Oh, right, yeah.
The new phone book is here.
Yeah, the best thing about phone books now is they burn a long time.
Wow, they're so small.
Oh, the mermaid song. Who asked for the mermaid song? Oh, Theodore wants the mermaid. Yeah, because he's got one tattooed on his arm, I think.
Yeah, I'd say we kind of do owe him. we owe him one.
Yeah, Theodore works here at the distillery, and he's the one that helped us to get, sneak our way in here. I don't think he told his boss.
Well,
So,
since
yeah,
we didn't
Stu,
rehearse
Stu.
that, this will be the first time in a year we've played that.
That's right. Well, that's all right. Just make sure you get the punchline right. You want
Yeah, no shit.
No pressure, Stu.
Yeah, great.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't remember my part either.
I think you say like tits.
Flush the heck away.
like
Like
yeah,
tips.
like tits.
Like tips. That's what he says.
Shall we?
All right.
This is for you, Theodore.
Yeah. Here you go, Theodore.
Yeah.
Sorry, or you're welcome. Whatever.
There it is.
In C.
Yeah, not the way I sang it, but.
Oh, that's right. Don't find me. I played the Bower in C.
Okay, here's something of a. This is what we sounded like the other night. Hopefully. The one rehearsal we had. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was a lad in a fishing town, my old man said to me, you can live your life, your sorry life, just sailing on the sea. You can search the world for pretty girls till your eyes grow weak and dim. But don't go searching for a mermaid, son, if you don't know how to swim. 'Cause her hair was green as seaweed, her skin was blue and pale. Her face, it was a work of art. I loved that girl with all my heart. But I only liked the upper part, I did not like the tail. So I signed on board a sailing ship, and the very first day at sea, I saw the mermaid in the waves just reaching out to me. Come live with me in the sea, said she, down on the ocean floor, and I'll show you a million wonders, a thing you'd never seen before. So over I jumped and she pulled me down to her seaweed bed. and a pillow made of a tortoise shell she placed beneath my head. She fed me shrimp and caviar upon a silver dish. From her head to her waist she was just my taste, but the rest of her was a fish. And her hair was green as seaweed, her skin was blue and pale. Her face, it was a work of art. I loved that girl with all my heart, but I only liked the upper part. I did not like the tail. And then one day she swam away, so I cried to the clams and the whales of how I missed her seaweed hair, the silver shine of her scales. And then her sister, she swam by, set my heart a whirl.
And why's that?
Because the upper part was an ugly fish,
Yeah.
but the bottom part was a girl. And her hair was green as seaweed, her skin was blue and pale. Her legs, they were a work of art. I love that girl with all my heart. And I don't give a damn about the upper part, because that's how I get my tail. You're fishy. You're fishy.
You can't catch any fish if you don't put your worm in the water.
Sushi, not just for breakfast anymore.
God, it's been 3 years since.
Thanks, Theodore. I wanted to play that one, but it wasn't on the list, so thank you. What's that? Old Triangle.
No, Kieran does that one. Who requested that one?
Not here to wreck that one for us.
Oh, the parting glass?
Ooh.
Haven't done that one for a while either. Well, let's talk about the things that we love the most before we wreck everybody else's night.
I like that. I like that.
Oh wait, are we waiting for Mike still?
No, I think
Come
we'll
on.
live.
No, Mike. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, he only likes one of the two things anyway.
That's true. That's very
It's
true.
It's true.
All right. Somebody give me a C.
How about we all
There it is. Everybody give me a C.
Notice you never asked for a D.
No.
Good job.
I'll be disappointed in this group. Saint Paul, in his letter to the Ephesians,
Dear Ephesians.
said it came to me upon a midnight clear. Well, I've finished writing all of my Gospels. Now, all I seem to want is sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer. Mark Antony looked down on Caesar's body. He said, friends, Roman countrymen, lend me your ear. Well, I did not come here to praise Caesar. I came here for sex and beer. Sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer. Sex and beer. All the things we like around here. George Washington, he never crossed the Delaware. There was no midnight ride of Paul Revere. Ben Franklin never discovered electricity, as he was too busy looking for
Sex and beer.
sex and beer. Sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer, all the things we like around here. Charles Dickens, he gave us great expectations.
Yep.
Shakespeare gave us Hamlet and King Lear. Dostoevsky gave us Crime and Punishment. Well, who the hell is going to give us
Sex and beer.
sex and beer? Sex and beer, all the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer, all the things we like around here. Well, FDR in the depths of the Depression, he said we had nothing to fear but fear. He decided to prohibit prohibition, saying everyone can have
Sex and beer.
sex and beer, sex and beer, all the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer, all the things we like around here. Well, you can take away my pride and my dignity.
Gone.
You can use up all my blood and sweat and tears.
Used.
You can take away my name and give me a number.
Cody, what's his number tonight?
As long as it's not COVID-19.
But you can never take away
My sex and beer.
sex and beer, sex and beer, all the two things we hold dear.
In our hearts.
Sex and beer, sex and beer, all the things we like around here. We like sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer. Thank you very much, folks. We're the Sorry Lot. We hope you've had a fantastic evening with us.
Or afternoon, depending
Or
what time zone you're
afternoon.
in.
Well,
You wanna try it?
I suppose there's only one thing left to tell these people, huh? Or not, or not.
Log rock.
Oh, that's right. We're going to.
Oh.
We're gonna do that. I thought we were doing parting glass.
We're going to do parting glass. Is everybody else ready to do
parting
parting
glass?
glass?
They requested it.
They did request it. Y'all
I like
requested it, right?
That's what you get. All
You
right, that's a
asked for
fine one to go off on. We can't really tell everyone to bugger off because they've already buggered off.
Okay, well, Andrea,
They're about
it's
as
your
buggered
fault.
off as they can get.
That didn't make sense to me either.
No,
yeah.
no, not I hear that. There it is.
EGD. Play along at home.
Anyway, we're the Sorry Lot.
You sank my battleship.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. We love you. Stay safe. And,
Get your vaccines.
We look forward to seeing you live soon. Very soon.
Very soon.
oh, we
Like,
hope so.
really soon!
He's very lonely. Oh, it's the kids. All right.
Oh,
well,
Okay,
blame
cool.
it on
The
the
kids'
kids.
fault.
I like that. I like it.
sorry, kids.
That's for the kids. Hey.
For the children.
All right. Thank you, folks. This will be our last one for the evening.
Thanks for coming, or however you reacted.
Oh,
I haven't said that for a year. I haven't said that for a year. Right. My child standing over there clapping. Golf clap.
All right. Let's do it.
last one.
Start with Of all the money that's e'er I've had, I've spent it in good company, and all the harm that's e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while. There is a fair maid in this town who sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips, I own she has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I've had, they're sorry for my going away. And all the sweethearts that e'er I've had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. Well, a man may drink and not get drunk. A man may fight and not be slain. A man may court a pretty girl and perhaps be welcomed back again. But since it has so ordered been, by a time to rise and a time to fall, come fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. Thank you very much. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Come here, Mike. Come on and take a bow. Come on, Mike. It's all right, you guys. Hey, thanks, everybody. That was awesome.
Thanks so much.
We needed that.
See you next year in person.